This is a very interesting display of a Christmas tree. This is what you call Kokedama. And Kokedama is the art of wrapping the roots of a plant in moss and clay. So as you notice, we have a suspended Christmas tree, but there's no, it's alive, but there's no planter. Right. Because it's so easy. Number one, you just need a little peat moss, the type of soil additive, bonsai mix, and I want you to go to your yard if you have clay soil and dig up a little bit of your soil and filter and clean it out. You'll need some. Then you will need a roll of the moss, and then different types of twine and floral pins. Really simple. And it's almost like cooking.
All right.
You're going to love this. Watch this. The whole secret is getting the right recipe for your soil or your clay mix that you're going to wrap your roots.
Okay.
So I have here a little bit equal parts bonsai mix. There we go. You want to throw that in for me?
Can I ask you something? How do you know if you have clay in your yard?
Well, usually when you wet it and you squeeze it, it sticks together, like clay. And I have some of this also of my the clay garden soil. So what you're going to do is, you're going to start kneading it, mixing it. Don't
like you're making a cake.
Yeah, like you're making a cake. Don't start with too much water. And what you want to do is just incorporate it all evenly. You know it's right because when it falls, it doesn't break up too much.
Oh,
It's clumping. And I actually, once you get your clay to this consistency, I want to show you how I put it together. Okay, you start by taking off all of the soil from your plant. This is a mini spruce. And then you take your prepared soil and you wrap it around the root ball. Now, if your root ball is really big or girdled, like I showed you before, where the roots go round and round, go ahead and cut it and make it small. And then lay it on sheet moss like this, and then just wrap it. All you're gonna do is wrap it. That's gonna keep the soil together. It's gonna keep it nice and moist, and most of all, it's gonna cover the dirt.
Where do you get that?
It's gonna look pretty. Any craft store.
Craft store, yeah, I asked the same question.
Right,
Love that stuff.
and I use floral pins just to hold it down. But here's the most important part. Yeah, it's really easy. Next, take some garden twine, and you want to make sure you wrap it from the bottom all the way up, and then from all the sides in every direction. Keep making little knots as you go around. That keeps it together. It's going to knit together. And then finally, because this is heavy, I added a metal twine, some wire, so that we can suspend it from it. The twine is not strong enough. So that's basically it. You're ready to hang your tree. All you do once a week, if it's indoors, let it soak it in for about an hour.
This is once a week?
Once a week, maybe twice if you're in a hot room inside. And then once that's done, you just let it drain for, an hour. Pick it up if it's still kind of wet, leave it there. And then in the spring, if you're in a cold climate area, go ahead and take all the decorations off and put it and hang it in your patio, and everyone's going to ask you, what is that?
Can you plant it after if you want
Absolutely, if you want to.
You can.
Yeah, but I like it hanging like this.
Yeah.
Perfect.
How much would this cost?
How much?
$200 from a florist, but for you, $20.
Oh,
That's
For
it.
materials,
Look at that.
Well, you can't be a Grinch with that kind of news.
Yeah.
More information is available by following Shirley on her social media.